New update to you get one video when I come across or something them Rufai talk for Arise News. When I see the Michael soft word when they talk concerning minimum wage for Africa, especially for Nigeria. Now pity. Say we don't go, that is we don't reach this extent. I bet when I look this video, when I like, when I share, when I comment, our leaders they don't confuse.
Joining us now is Ojinika Ojiope with stories trending around the world. Hello, Jinix.
Continuing with the bow tie. You just so dapper every day with this bow tie. Please just do it the whole week. How are you? How are you?
I agree with you. I'm
absolutely.
I align with you.
Tomorrow might be black, and that will be like completely formal, right? Good morning, Rufy on fire.
You should do it the whole year because
no, we can't manage the whole year.
Any day it does it. It reminds people like us that go and get married.
Rufai is auditioning, please. Rufai is getting married. Well, all right. Good morning to you, viewers. Let's begin what's trending with reactions trailing the industrial action embarked upon yesterday by labor unions, grinding Nigeria to a halt with a shutdown of schools, airports, hospitals, and the national grid, plunging the nation into darkness. Although the federal government has said that it is committed to a national minimum wage that is higher than 60,000 naira at the resolution reached during the meeting with organized labor on Monday night, the union, in a post on X, announced that the strike action will continue until they hear from their organs at a meeting scheduled for today. Many Nigerians say they support the strike and have called on the federal government to meet the needs of labor, given the overbloated expenditures of federal government parastatals. The chairman of the Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria, Betty Bangbose, said that the Senate should put their salaries on minimum wage to understand the plights of the labor unions.
When you get paid, within 2-3 days, the salary is nowhere to be found. Is that not equal? The suffering is so much. Why will the federal government, they said round table, the NSC, the TUC, they have been, deliberating on this round table for so long. They didn't feel that they should be putting 200 today, 300 tomorrow, 500 the next day for a minimum wage. It is enough. Enough is enough, please. Let them go, let the Senate, the whatever, let them put their salary on this minimum wage too, and let's see what will happen. Wow. Yeah. Let it go around. Let it go around like that.
Well, can you blame Betty at this point? If we're seeing the senators making what? A whooping 30 million naira?
A month?
Yeah.
Yes.
The National Assembly per month. If you're seeing them earning that amount of money, why wouldn't Nigerians agree with Labour at this point? We've talked about the fact that, the policies that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu put into action when he came into power, has really caused the inflation that we're experiencing now. But having said that, these negotiations have been going on for a year. Let me take Atedo Peter Side's tweet. He wrote, "The Nigerian minimum wage negotiations were going to be unnecessarily difficult because federal government poisoned the atmosphere for responsible negotiations by approving a reckless 90 billion naira Hajj subsidy, luxury SUVs for legislators, etc., thereby creating the false impression that the federal government was rich." Well, Finn wrote, "The Nigerian economy can't afford 100,000 minimum wage. I agree that NLC has a point that about must be increased." Well, he meant that amount must be increased. But this nation can't pay 100,000 naira self. We have not grown wealth to afford 100,000 naira a month. 100,000 naira is $72. Well, NLC had been, posting a series of tweets, and this is one of them where they broke down, the amount the senators are making, and the House of Assembly can they deny this. I hope you can help me with this because I can't really see that.
All right, so they said a living wage.
There.
Yeah, can we?
No, I can't.
All right, so the picture, can they deny this? Nigerian workers deserve better. A living wage is possible. And then goes on to break down Nigeria senators' earnings. Highlighting wardrobe allowance.
That's
wardrobe allowance. They're highlighting out of 621,061 naira and 37 kobo. That's what brings you to the amount. So the basic salary is 2,484,245 and 50 kobo. But when you add all the allowances, it goes on to become 29,479,749 monthly.
I believe
they get hardship allowance when Nigerians are the ones facing the hardship.
They get hardship allowance.
They get hardship allowance.
I think Queen B broke it down as well. This is another Twitter user. She wrote, this is pure wickedness. How can anyone justify, one, furniture allowance at 7.45 million, accommodation allowance at 5 million naira, vehicle allowance at 10 million naira, vehicle maintenance at 1.8 million naira, hardship allowance at 1.2 million naira. All of these are monthly in a country that is the poverty capital of the world. Labor must insist and never be cowed or go below 200,000 naira minimum wage. This was horrible yesterday. The Lagos State University Teaching Hospital in Ikeja was also shut down. Doctors and other health workers joined the strike. Let's look at that video before I come to you, Dr. Abati.
Yeah, right now at the General Hospital last week, Ikeja, no doctor around. As at this morning, everybody are there. No doctor to attend to them. You can see, they are chasing the workers out. You can see, this is General Hospital last week. You can see.
I believe the union, health union, stated that emergency workers were still,